train still runs. It's all for free.
I know.
Here's one of the big ships in loading up in the quarry. Loading rock up. It'll be the first time this year I've come up here that the bridge bridge is actually not open. That it's closed.
Here we go over Causeway.
Last couple of times I've been stopped dead right here waiting because they've had to let ships go through.
There's a ship.
There, see, that's up Andy's way. See up there, 19 up that way.
You see me video me the fuck, where are they from? Tourists. From outside the bubble. Nope. Not quite. Here we are, going into Cape Breton Island. Over the bridge part now.
To Cape Breton.
See, welcome to Cape Breton on the top of the bridge thing there.
Home of my heart.
This
is where
Any
I
others?
belong. This is where I belong on Cape Breton Island.
Mom's mood's about to drastically change. Right now, you see?
That's right.
Instant smile! There you go, instant smile. All it takes is going over that causeway.
That's
To be
right.
continued. Marguerite. Marguerite Harbor. Pardon me.
Marguerite Harbor.
That's what happens when you drive with a teacher, people. You get corrected on your spelling and your pronunciation. Your pronunciation.
Tiny house. See the guy builds tiny
Lots of
houses?
those.
Yeah. I'd be happy with those.
Cabot Trail, a little wedge of land.
Yeah, looks like a mini version of the Cape Smoky. It's called Cabot Trail.
Open Atlantic Ocean, or
Yeah, that's the open Atlantic Ocean.
not Newfoundland up
It
there?
is. Nope.
There.
Scarecrow.
Or a dead body. Like open Atlantic Ocean.
Right up there, love.
Mountains and valleys. Wedge.
could walk like I want to walk because there are falls and everything, but I just don't have, like, my brain wants to do it, but my body just can't do it. That's why if I'm gonna do the Scotland, I've got to get my walking underneath. Yeah, Grand Fillet, that's what that one is. That's really something.
Mountain.
Oh, rockets roll down the hill.
Another big mountain.
We put lights here.
And over there. Going up the hill.
Okay, you can go in there, see park, and then you can hike around that mountain. Down around the water there.
I have a good view up here.
Look, Brian.
I don't know what you can see.
There's a spot up here further where we'll pull over and you can look back on this spot. Which is windy up here today. 15 feels like 5.
They got lights up here.
Under construction. They're putting the new guardrail in on the left-hand side. Like I said, I wonder how much danger pay those guys get paid working on the edge of a cliff. I mean, they virtually are on a cliff. To work in there. It just drops down to the ocean. The road just gives away with the weather and the wind. The route
Look at the cars
lined up on the trail.
going the wrong direction.
Yeah. Should have come around. Look at those.
Hopefully they're up from outside the bubble.
I went in there before. That's a really good place to go to watch waves. It's right in there.
With always.
That's how you can truly see how the river runs out into the ocean, Comes down off the mountains and runs out. Yeah, we're about a week. These trees were all in color, I'd say a week to 10 days ago. We're at the end of their life now. So it came early this year. Look at the people that are pulled over just to wave watch. Oh, look, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that nice? Well, people that have decided to see some of where they live. I know I have people that I know I saw well, I saw people last week that I know from Chester. They lived their entire life in the Chester Bridgewater area, and they'd never been to Cape Breton. Stop at a spot up here.
Even more views.
Yeah. Nice new pavement. Been working hard on this trail. Look at it. This is the one you see in the magazine. it out of the rock at the side of that mountain right there. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Put the car in neutral and just coast down the hill.
Cruise down the hill.
Yeah.
Whee!
The car's parked down below here. On some trail. Oh, look down on that little cove there. That's where they are. Well, I haven't seen the trail busy like this in a long, long time. Ornery Brook. That's people. You can see some of them moving. That's where you can get up and you...
Up there on the top of that mountain?
Up over there, see?
Those are people up on the top of that mountain?
Oh, yeah, I can see them walking up there, moving around.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I can see them up there. You know, if you pick it up on camera, they'll be coming around.
Buddy, you weren't paying attention and you almost rear-ended me. Yeah. So that's the Sunrise Trail that you see. That people are, you can go up there and look off. If you hike in, it's about not far to hike in. Maybe half an hour.
Open Atlantic Ocean up there.
Yeah.
There's people on top of those hills. Mountains up there.
That's the French Mountain.
French Mountain.
Yeah. That's the Sunrise Trail. It's a beautiful boardwalk up there.
Up the mountain.
You can see the path. See the very little... There's a dirt path there. I wouldn't take it, but people still walk on it. Because it says use at your own risk.
Oh, I wouldn't want to go up there that high.
Well, you don't realize it when you're walking it, because you're walking like in the center of the mountain, right? And all of a sudden you get there and it's there. Like there's seats there, and that's the Sunrise Trail. I'm just surprised your father never ever took you guys there for a walk. I walked that trail. Do you remember when that girl from Calgary, that jogger, was attacked by the coyote and taken down and she died like 2 days later? Mm-hmm. I hiked that trail where the coyote got her. I hiked that 2 days before she was attacked. Hiked it all by myself. It's not a bad walk. I mean, if I can do it, I just had a walking stick and just took my time. And then when you get to the end of it and you just think, oh my God, like it just takes your breath away. You think, you forget about, how much you ache for walking. And there's people all along here too, see? Along this edge here. You can see them. You see when we get up the top, is usually people are parked out on the parking lot's usually full. Oh, my ears are all filled. Yeah, I love how they got all this new road though, they really worked hard on this. See, you can see them much clearer now, the people up there now.
Yeah.
That's it, shove her over the edge. That's not funny. I don't think that's funny. She could lose her footing, eh?
Yeah, it's happened.
Happens all the time.
We're on top of the mountain now.
You're on top
over the mountain!
You're traveling.
Shitty Ozzy Osbourne
You are
impression.
traveling over the top of French Mountain.
Traveling over the top of French Mountain.
That's why there's nothing. It's just trees.
There's nothing.
This is where, you remember when you've probably seen pictures in the wintertime showing snow in Cape Breton, and it's like 18 feet high walls of snow?
Yeah.
This is where it is, right here. When you're driving along and you'll just see this snow and you'll think, oh my God, and it's like 18 feet. Like they literally plow a tunnel through the snow.
It doesn't look like it, but we're on top of a mountain.
And there's a bog over there.
A hill compared to mountains. There's another trail.
It's a bog you hike in. Eventually you could go over and look off into the ocean again. It kind of freaks me out up here because there's coyotes up here, right?
Coming down the mountain when she comes. That's coming around the mountain.
There's right. That goes down to Fishing Cove. That's where your hike is down in below there.
Ooh, look at that. And look at that, another valley.
Crowd of people. Oh, that isn't that beautiful?
Open Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
Right out there. 2,000 kilometers out there is Europe.
Yeah, that's right.
Where the Titanic sunk is way out there too.
I'd say that wind's clicking in between 80 and 90 kilometers too.
Yeah, you could hear it on the previous clip there. The camera was outside.
Oh, you're going to get some nice footage now coming down here. Yeah, this is the one where we came down and I had the picture of my hair all stuck out to the side. Remember, I got in the car and the wind had taken my hair. This is what we were on, was here on this one. Coming down this mountain, there's a look off over here.
Open Atlantic Ocean again. Going down closer into it.
Get some nice footage coming down here now.
Yeah, up there.
Yeah, you'll be able to see all down there. And they got a few nice spots to pull off, eh? So it's not like everyone's trying to go to the same one. Now down there, Ryan, see all those white domes?
Mm-hmm.
Those are those, what do you call them? They're like a tent, but there's a name for them.
Igloos?
No. That's in the Arctic.
Well, it is global warming, isn't it? That's probably what the Arctic looks like now.
Here's where we stopped, was there. That's where they said we stopped. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. Window up. Windy. Covered by trees again. Dirty windshield. Coming around the mountain again. Down lower.
Here's one of those runoff things. If you took the mountain too fast, you can pull over there and try to slow down.
There you end up in the woods.
Yep, well, it's better than you end up head on in front of somebody.
Yeah. Zigzagging around the mountain.
Supposed to use a lower gear, like I got my car in neutral.
Yeah. Cruising.
Oh, my ears.
Coming down more. windy, windy road.
Another big gang of them there. Oh my God, it's going to come back to me.
Domes.
They're domes, but there's a name for them.
Eco domes or something like that.
Yeah. Very popular places to stay now. And see it, like you can see the sky and the stars at night and everything, right? So, for all the skylights and everything. It'll drive me crazy what they're called, though. Quebec plate in front of us. Pretty sure it's Quebec.
Car full of COVID ahead.
Yeah.
Keep back 6 feet at least.
Yeah, that's a Quebec.
Roll the windows up.
That's a Quebec plate.
Bastards. Send this video to the authorities.
They got in somehow, for some reason, so.
Color of the trees.
Pretty.
Lots of yellow.
And shades of green. Oranges. We're climbing North Mountain now. We already climbed French and Mackenzie. And now we're climbing north. Be headed towards like Dingwall and Neils Harbor and Ingonish and whatever. We'll be on the other side of the highlands.
The valley
Coming
down North
Mountain.
Down, damn it.
Yeah.
Pretty trees and sun. Big cliff. Deep valley.
Wow. Trees are pretty on this side, that's for sure. Look. Wow, it looks like a carpet, eh? This looks like a carpet of color. Sounds like a shade of mauve in there. Water coming down off the rocks here. We used to pull off here when you guys were kids, and you could look in at a waterfall in there. Do you remember that? But you can't see it now because it's all grown up with the trees. The trees have got the The falls are blocked. Now you can't see them from here. You can hike in further down.
Into a new opening. Almost. More yellow trees and coming up on another mountain.
That mountain range you see to the left there, Ryan, you'll eventually be able to go across that. We won't be, but you'll go like across, like over and across it, and then you'll come out to Pleasant Bay and Meat Cove, which is the most northern points of Nova Scotia, Mainland and Cape Breton put together. You can't go any further north off of Nova Scotia than up there. I'm gonna hit that guardrail at one time. You running video?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now Newfoundland is out that way.
Hi, Wendy.
Wendy who?
Wendy Brown.
Oh yes, right.
Was Wendy Westaver
Right.
back in high school.
Right.
She lives in Newfoundland.
Still
out
over there, right?
Uh-huh.
Geez, her kids must be getting older now too.
Yeah.
We'll get up these cliffs. See, at one time, this, I think, might have been part of the Cabot Trail until they put the highway in, like the newer way in. This was probably like the dirt roadway, right? This is the way it wound. So this is the way you had to travel on the trail. Coming around here. Someone else is getting a picture ahead of me. You got it? Another squirrel. Here's another shot you can get.
I got him on video.
Okay.
Whee.
Got it?
Second. Northernmost tip of Cape Breton right there.
Yep.
Neil's Harbor.
Yep.
Open Atlantic Ocean.
This white building that's down here on the left, that's where you came in to see all the crab. I don't know if it still operates as a crab fishery. Doesn't look like it.
I think I remember that.
That's where the boat was.
I remember that.
Yeah, the boat pulled right in there, and then we just.
No, I remember going there and seeing all the
traps,
snow crab and everything. Yeah. No, I remember that.
Yeah.
Now that I see the building there.
But I don't know if it looks like it still operates. So remember this little one-lane bridge.
Too bad they weren't there now. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
See some those huge giant snow crab.
Yeah, but it looks like it probably.
They're in season now.
No, they're not in season right now.
Exactly. So.
Looks like
there.
still in operation, no? Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's where we went.
Now we are heading into the sun.
I wonder if this guy's pump. You'll see where you hiked to Franey that time. So this guy looks vacancy.
Up there. They have a chair up there too.
Thomas climbed that too when he was working at Celtic.
Yeah.
That's when the friggin' moose chased him all the way back down the hill.
Going into where the Celtic Lodge and Ingonish Beach is. Ingonish Beach is down there. Driven this so many times. This is where Dad used to actually let me lean over and steer the car. Coming in here, you would. When I was a kid. Let me steer the car
we
off
used to
here.
walk down from Ingonish Campground.
Yeah.
Down to, that's where we hit
down there, yeah.
A few times we ran
There's
into
the park
bears.
down there in Ingonish
Yeah.
Beach.
Ran into bears on that path, I think twice.
Yeah. Ingonish Beach down there, we'll be down there next.
They cut a lot of trees down here, Ryan, so you can see, like, see way out where you hike out?
Yeah.
To Middle Cape out there. Middle Head, whatever it's called. Let's see how you can look down now at the beach. There's Smoky.
Remember the ghost of the Celtic Lodge too?
Still there.
Yeah. That was just
yeah, they cut all these trees back.
Yeah.
But you'll see up here further where the road is completely washing away.
And it is all open in there too. It's like I remember coming here one time and we could see a big moose.
Wait till you get up here further and you see how the road just washed right away.
Yeah, the golf course, that's where we saw the moose. Closer in though, a little further in.
Not like in Florida where you'd see crocodiles, right? Now see right there.
I'd rather see a moose than a crocodile.
See how the road washed away?
Well, you don't see crocodiles in Florida, that's alligators. You gotta go to Australia or to see
whatever.
Crocodiles. Big difference between alligator and crocodile. Big difference in viciousness and danger.
I see where Thomas used to live. These white buildings used to be the residence where Thomas lived. Yeah. When they were hiring students. And I used to always get a room in the hotel part here. Where the parents would stay there. And that's the restaurant that Thomas worked in when he wasn't up at the lodge. That's where he met Andy. There's a little ice cream window where he met Andy. We'll see it on the way out. I'll take a picture of Andy in the ice cream window. Oh, you're having a wedding in there by the looks of it.
Island out there.
Yeah.
Cape Smoky up there.
We'll see good when you come back.
I see it good from Ingonish Beach there.
Well, they've really built up Ingonish
Celtic
Beach.
Lodge, the haunted Celtic Lodge.
You can still rent the cabins up there. They're only like about $300 a night.
Well, it's nothing to the rich.
Yeah.
Sure, there've been rich people that rented out the whole lodge for just them and their family.
See how many plates are not from... Okay, now what's that plate? Prince Edward Island. Well, they're okay. I won't ram their car. Prince Edward Island. No Quebecers. They probably wouldn't let them in up here anyways. There's New Brunswick. Here, look, Brian. Look at the Ingonish Beach. See it over there?
the lake in behind there.
Yeah, see, they cut all the trees down so you can see it better.
Going to the freshwater lake after you swim in the ocean.
Yep, it's a wedding. And we'll go by real slow so you can see Andy's ice cream window. That's right there. Little ice cream window. That's where Andy used to serve ice cream, right there. See those two little pillars.
Yeah, they have cleared a lot of it out. It's much more wooded.
Yeah, Thomas was in the very first building. That's where what they use as hotels now, I think. Thomas was in the very first building. They don't have students like they used to up here. Andy's residence was in there. Her room was in there.
That was all trees, more treed in there in the golf course. So we're seeing the moose there.
Yep.
As a kid, it was like through trees. Yeah, they cleared it all. Well, yeah, I remember.
Much better view now.
You gonna let me steer the car, Mom? Come on. Dad did. Almost 30 years ago. You let me steer the car. Right on this exact road.
Yeah.
If I could do it at 11, I could do it at 41.
Yes, but my nerves are worse now than they were when you were 11. I almost killed you guys the last time I was up here coming across there. Lisa goes, Jesus Christ, there's two golfers there. I said, where? Right in front of your car. You just stepped
right there.
Right
that's where we saw the moose in there.
Oh yeah.
We're driving by right on that
right here.
angle.
I almost hit two people right here.
I bet you killed a
Stepped,
lot of people with your car.
Well, they just
over
stepped
the last
right out.
30 years.
Yeah. They just stepped right out. Like, but I guess we're supposed to be paying attention because we know we're on a golf course. So.
A stream in there, swamp. This thing was great when Dad let me steer the car. After we come home from English Beach and drive up, just check out the lodge and just take a spin around. This beach. My favorite beach as a kid. Probably my most visited beach as a kid.
And Kathy and Rich used to come down here and play tennis. When they were camping up in Ganesh. Remember they had the tent trailer then.
Yeah.
Me and George had their truck camper.
That tennis court's right there.
Yeah, Kathy and Rich used to come there and play tennis all the time.
Yeah. Big field, people picnic, play soccer and all kinds of
Crowds
things.
of people here. You can't see anything now unless you get out of the car. Oh, it's all breakwater here now.
Yeah, we used to have to take a shower in there or walk down to the freshwater.
Yeah.
And we're up where we were, way up there. The Celtic Lodge. That's the white chateau. We were up there.
Yep, they had to put all that breakwater in.
That's where we were, way up there. We just drove way up there. And that's Smoky over there. This was my favorite beach down in there when I was a kid. Down in there, sandbar, and then there's a freshwater lake way down there. Just a sec. So many memories of that lake.
Well,
and
the
there.
thing is, you can see it. You can see where
The other side,
attached to the bungalows.
freshwater lake. So many memories.
Here's the Home Hardware.
Yeah, it's still there.
It's still there. Yeah.
Still there. It's been there for decades now.
And the Caper Gas.
Yeah.
2 sets.
And the Highland bungalows there. That's just
And let this guy go. So
oh, they're still there. Like
no, they're
the
not.
shacks are still there.
There's just one little tiny
One.
building.
Just pull in there for a second. I'm gonna be there for a second. Yeah, that is fucking amazing. This, like, what the fuck? It doesn't even look like the same fucking place.
It's all private property now, so people.
I know, but it's just like, whoa. That's just like amazing. There used to be cabins everywhere here,
Yeah.
people. Like, it's like drive around. There's a store here.
11:30
It's all
p.m.
grown
to
in.
5 a.m. It's closed to vehicles, so I can go in there now.
But yeah, this is amazing. There's cabins here all the time like that.
Yeah.
We rent them for $100 a night. You come to the cabins everywhere. Even the road's gone.
Yeah.
It's all grown in there.
We used to have a cabin like right here or here.
I know, but all that's grown in
Yeah.
there now.
Yeah, yeah.
There used to be roads all around, and there's
It's like
probably
there's a
about
couple of old sheds there
30
by the looks
cabins
of it.
here, right? That's just amazing. I mean, there's like a cabin right here, and we had one
Yeah.
right over there. That's where you had the ghost experience.
Yeah, that's
There's
right.
ghosts right here, people.
That's right.
Like that little girl ghost that spooked my parents and checked me and my brother out while we were sleeping. This is amazing.
Yeah,
Like, we were going right down there. We rent a canoe and take it right down there.
yeah.
And that's just the Celtic logs back there
This is
too. But
what
this
you
is like,
call
what
it.
the hell?
Here we had a cabin that looked over the front of that lake there.
Yeah, this is amazing. It doesn't even look like the same. It's like I'm on another planet.
Exactly.
This is fucking crazy.
Yeah. I think the cabin might have been what?
Like, even the road's
right
gone.
around here somewhere where we saw.
Yeah,
the
we had
door
one, yeah,
looking off
the
into
ghost,
the wood,
right in
the
here.
ghost, yeah.
That's where Mom and Dad saw a ghost while me and my brother were sleeping.
Yeah.
Pretty much right there where that rock is.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, it was where ghost. That ghost probably still here, haunting the
Probably
grounds.
the little girl. Yeah.
I mean, this is the road's even gone,
I know.
and it's all grown in there.
I know.
It's like I'm on another fucking planet.
I know. I mean, look how much those trees
my
grew
God.
in there, Ryan.
Holy shit! That is fucking
Look at the road.
amazing.
See, it's all gone now.
I know. And we're not talking about a little driveway. This is going around like a few acres.
Yeah.
Like about 10 acres, like almost.
You
like
want to get out and
something.
just walk by that rock? Maybe you could peek in there a little bit. You can see, look, everything was bulldozed
all-
under, right?
It's all
Probably some of
bulldozed.
it's probably buried underneath us.
Yeah, that's weird. That's probably where the road is. That's where the road is. Yeah, so right in there.
I hooked a tree branch.
So right in there, that's where the freaking. Yeah, that's where we saw the ghost.
Okay,
Remember that's it? Yeah, it's amazing to see it.
let's get out there and just walk over and see if we can see anything.
That's all right.
Oh, I thought you wanted to walk over.
There's nothing down there. It's just like it looks like it ends.
One single rose left of the rose bushes, look. With the rose bushes that used to be in here. One rose left.
That's just crazy. Literally, it's like wow.
And
It's
you know,
like
Kate's
a
best
big part of
friend.
my childhood just disappeared.
You know, Kate's best friend Wendy, who drives the
This is
who drives the
crazy.
buses.
You'll catch a ghost on camera.
Yeah, she.
That ghost girl on
And
camera.
little do we know, Wendy, Kate's best friend Wendy, was married to an RCMP officer, and they lived in the RCMP bungalow right here
Yeah.
when we used to come to Ingonish. Isn't that funny, eh? And then how Thomas ends
It
up
just doesn't
marrying
even look like the
Kate's
same
daughter.
planet.
No.
It's like weird, and like up here when we first came in, there was a big cafe. We go up there and buy popsicles and everything.
Yeah.
It's like wow, they're all
The road.
really all cabins like
you
that.
Get in right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other end of the road. Yeah. It's the road where it came in. Crazy.
I think I'm dragging a branch. Here.
This is just crazy. Wow, people. It's a ghost. To watch the video back. Some people see ghosts. Watch the video back and there's something on the camera that they couldn't see before. Driving through, leaving Ingonish, going towards Smoky. So many memories.
And here's that little, remember that place there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to that store many times. Got the Species novel there, UFO magazine, which I still have. And coming up down here on the left, a little. When the tide went up, we'd go down there and
Get clams.
get clams with Dad. Yeah. Just to remember like that was like it was yesterday. Way down in there, we had to park the car along here, along the road in here, and go way down in there and dig for clams. So many childhood memories up here.
Yeah. And there's a campground down here on the turn. It was called Smoky Ridge. And you were there when we had the gold van. The picture of you driving the van, the gold van,
Yep.
and the picture when you were just a little tiny boy on the beach in Ingonish. We stayed in the Smoky Ridge campground that night, and that's where you stayed with the very first time. Well, you had been up and camping up in Ingonish before that, being up in Broad Cove as a baby. But I can remember this is where, and Jerry Gadet, friend of Tom's, and Lauren, they set off flares right in there. It's the camera right like in that little
right
bed,
down in there. That's where we dug for clams.
Yeah.
Can't really see it yet.
Campground was
Down in
right
there.
where those where
Yeah,
that
down in there.
The bridge is.
Down in there. That's where we dug for clams.
Yeah. When the tide's out. Yeah.
Yep. Obviously, we weren't scuba diving for clams.
Tide's in now.
Yeah. Coming around. Coming around, going to go up Smoky soon. That ski hill's gone, I think.
No.
No, we're not supposed to see it yet.
They're making a retreat up there. It's getting a whole new lease on life up there.
No, but usually I was be able to see the clearing.
No, he's building chalets up there and like cottages and.
Usually I would see the clearing.
Yeah.
Like you could tell it was a ski hill.
Oh
right?
yeah, you still can.
You can see the chairlift and
you
everything.
Will. You still will see it.
So when we came around the other way, coming the opposite direction,
Right.
you could always see it. Like, well, look at that. It's like
it's still there.
it's like part of the Mel Mountains being
They
shaved.
used it up until a year ago, but
Yeah.
they have a terrible time.
That was like the site we was like, oh, we're
Yeah.
here, just around the bend, just around that little bay.
So they had no chalets or anything there, so people who wanted to come up to ski had to come up for the day and go right back. So
It's right up in there.
no, it's not. It's up over.
Oh yeah.
The campground we used to stay in. That we stayed in the night when you were little. There's a road right up here since you cross the bridge. It was right in there. We camped in there. And I can remember way back in there, that's where Jerry Gadet set off all these. We were in the army then. We set off all these friggin' flares that night. Oh my God. Right, that was the road that went into the campground. It was called Smoky Ridge. When you couldn't get into Ingonish campground, everybody went to Smoky Ridge because you get away with murder down here. You could play your music and drink till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning if you wanted to.
Sorry if it's shaky, because this is a bumpy road.
I'm dragging a bit of a tree branch. Weird spot.
Ghost trying to stop us.
You hear
Ghost
it?
part. Yeah. Ghost part remembers me. Hey, he's back.
I think part of it just snapped
He's back
out.
after 25 years. That's the little boy we tried to kidnap.
Here's the ski lodge here
Maybe
on
that's
the right.
actually the ghost we're dragging with us now.
Yeah, here's the ski lodge here.
Way up in there, yeah. Now I remember. Kind of. Yeah, this looks weird now.
Come on, I wish that branch would fall out. It's going to drive me crazy now.
It's probably the ghost we're dragging with us. Yeah, there it is. They can see it now.
I just don't want it to damage
you can see
anything
it there
in my
now.
car, right?
Yeah, there it is. Seriously, maybe it was the ghost that did it.
I'm trying to figure out what it's hooked on.
Dude, seriously, do you realize that the branch hooked on it in the exact spot?
No, I hope I'm not dragging something. Just let me listen, Ryan.
It's actually kind of creepy when you think about it. Yikes. Whatever it is, we picked it up in that exact spot where you guys saw that ghost girl 30 years ago. That's kind of freaky, Mom.
So you gotta be careful with a tree branch because you don't want it to go into your gas tank or something.
I know,
right?
but the fact that you picked it up in the exact spot
I know.
where we picked up that
I think
ghost,
something flew out just now.
that's kind of creepy when you think about the coincidence of
I'm
that.
trying to watch the guy behind me in case he sees something. He'll give me a signal. At Celtic Lodge now, look. Whatever it is breaking up. Anyways.
Colorful trees. Here we are.
See how much nicer Smoky is now.
Now we're on top of Smoky.
Yeah. On top of all
that's mountain movie.
Smoky.
Yeah, where's the cheese?
All covered in trees.
Yeah, it used to be all like just over there.
Yeah.
So it is much wider.
It's gonna rain tonight.
Oh, blasted.
Let's hope we get home before it started raining. Look how much wider it is, How they've blasted it open. It
used to be only the size of half this road.
Oh, yeah.
It used to be so freaking scary coming up here.
Yeah.
Especially on the other side of the road coming in. You look out the window like that way and it's like, whoa, there's a cliff. This is that mountain we saw from the beach. Previously in the video, way high over to the right. Now we're on top of it. Coming around it. All open Atlantic Ocean up there. That's Europe over there. 4,000 kilometers in that direction.
No, that way.
Yeah, that way up there.
To the left, yeah. Look at this, isn't this nice? How it's like, they've got a runaway section now, so.
Much wider.
And if people want to pull over even.
5 times wider.
Oh, so much better, especially in the wintertime.
Well,
Cars coming down, right?
I wouldn't want to go up here the way it used to be in the wintertime. Fuck that.
Friggin', you go right over that cliff and you'd know it.
Yeah, go over that cliff and you're a goner.
Isn't that a beautiful view?
Yeah.
What you see in some of the advertisements.
See, there's the road we'll be down there.
Yeah, they're still working. Wait till you see the bottom, how they fix the bottom up. Remember, it used to be that really bad turn? I mean, it's still a sharp turn.
Yeah, right here, going down.
No, way down at the bottom, it was like, holy frick.
Yeah, I know.
Hit that little one-lane bridge, it would be a goner. Okay, I just got it in neutral. There's no gas going to her. We're just rolling. We're cruising, Ryan. Not running on any gas. We're running on pure momentum right now.
Basically in a go-kart.
Yeah, that's about basically what it is.
Or not a non-motorized go-kart. The ones you make out of a box.
This is the worst part right down here. Remember how it used to be just that little white wooden bridge?
Yeah.
Down here. They've made this so much better, eh? So much better than what it used to be.
I used to be so terrified going the other way up where we were there.
Yeah.
Around Cabot on a little narrow road. Like,
well, you were on the outside of the cliff all the time.
I know.
And it was just like, and
looking
then
out the window, you see that I used to lean into the other side of the car.
Remember there used to be parts of the guardrail used to be hanging off the side of the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be sunk in or broken off, and we'd always say it was from buses and trucks and that you know, like the buses that used to be up there for ski lodge and everything, and they'd be hitting the guardrails, or the big transport trucks, or people that don't realize how windy it is, right? And they're coming down and they can't stop. And like people bike up that too, right? A lot of cyclists are on it. Like the time when George and Ollie were going up to Blackbrook to camp, and they had the camper truck, and they were behind.
Now we're at the Englishtown Ferry. Trying to get across. You'll see soon. Look at the night on the water. Blue, see that?
The what?
The blue of the water.
Yeah.
Looks brighter on camera. See that, Mom? How the camera fixes it?
Oh yeah.
Illuminates everything. It looks much brighter on camera than you can see with the naked eye here, folks. Look, there's a cross there of someone. It must have been in an accident. Poor guy. Robert. Huh. Well, to be continued. Now we're getting on the ferry. Boom, boom. Ferry. Over here.
He always makes me nervous. He brings me so close to the edge.
We're on a ferry boat now. Creepy. Where do we start moving? So the ferry's moving now. Want to see? You want to see the ferry moving up there? The current. The boat is a rock. People get seasick. You're gonna feel on this. Feel the boat rocking back and forth. We are actually on a boat.
And it's a cable ferry.
Cable ferry, yeah. So it's cable underneath the boat is pulling us to the other side.
Yeah.
Here we go, coming off the ferry.
Oh, it is free. Look, they didn't charge me. So they are running it free during COVID. Either that or maybe they're charging it free because it was shut down for almost a year. They've really fixed that up really good. Didn't even hit.
Behind us, bye ferry. I'll miss you. Driving away from the ferry. Bye bye.
Well, we're gonna have to come up one day for a drive, maybe up to
Into
the
the
deck and that,
darkness.
so you can see off Seal Island Bridge and St. Anne's Bay and everything. You won't be able to see any of that now in the dark.
Yeah.